Hello friends, welcome back to Quiz channel. Are you a true book lover? This quiz is going to put your literary knowledge to the test. Make sure to grab your special gift in the end. Ready? Let's go. Let's start with an easy one. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? That's right, Jane Austen. Which of these novels was written by Charles Dickens? Great Expectations.
In which novel would you find the character Atticus Finch?
To Kill a Mockingbird. You're doing awesome, keep it up. Who wrote 1984?
George Orwell. What is the title of the first Harry Potter book? I'm sure you know it. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Watch out for this next one, it's a tricky one. Who is the author of The Catcher in the Rye? Right, it's Jerome David Salinger. Which novel features the characters Frodo Baggins and Gandalf? I bet you've watched the movie. The Lord of the Rings. Which author wrote Brave New World? Yep, Aldous Huxley. Who wrote Moby Dick? You're doing awesome, keep it up. Herman Melville. Great job. You're on fire today. Which novel was written by Emily Bronte? Wuthering Heights. Who wrote The Great Gatsby? Francis Scott Key Fitzgerald. Nice work, you're really showing off those literary skills. Which author wrote The Odyssey? Homer. Who wrote The Picture of Dorian Gray? You've got this. Oscar Wilde. Ooh, that was a tough one. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? Well, it's a piece of cake. You are right, William Shakespeare. This one's a little harder, but I believe in you. In which novel would you find the character Gregor Samsa? The Metamorphosis. You're crushing this quiz. Which character says, to be, or not to be? That is the question. You are right, Hamlet. Who wrote Frankenstein? Don't stop now. Mary Shelley. Who is the author of The Hobbit? It's a tricky one, but you can totally nail it. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien. In which novel does the character Willy Loman appear? Death of a Salesman. All right, here comes a challenge. Who wrote the poem The Raven? Edgar Allan Poe. Who wrote Dracula? This one's a little harder, but I believe in you. Bram Stoker. Which of the following is a work by William Shakespeare? Macbeth. You're really showing off those literary skills. Which novel is set in the dystopian world of Panem? The Hunger Games. Which book features the character Frodo Baggins? The Lord of the Rings. Nice work. Who wrote The Fault in Our Stars? You're doing awesome, keep it up. John Green. Who wrote The Old Man and the Sea? Right, that's Ernest Hemingway. Which author is known for writing the Chronicles of Narnia? This one's a little harder. Clive Staples Lewis. In which novel would you find the character Raskolnikov? Crime and Punishment. Great job. Who wrote 100 Years of Solitude? Keep it up. You're almost there. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Who wrote The Call of the Wild? I am sure you know this author. Jack London. You're crushing this quiz. Now, let's dive into the details. In Pride and Prejudice, who does Elizabeth Bennet marry? Mr. Darcy. In The Great Gatsby, who is Daisy Buchanan married to? It's a tricky one. Tom Buchanan. In Hamlet, who kills King Hamlet, leading to the events of the play? Claudius. Great job. You're on fire today. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what is the name of the magical school Harry attends? Hogwarts. Well, that was easy. Let's check the next one. In The Lord of the Rings, who is the leader of the Fellowship of the Ring? Gandalf. In Frankenstein, what is the creature's primary desire after being created? To be accepted by society. Alright, here comes a challenge. In To Kill a Mockingbird, who is accused of raping Myella Ewell? Tom Robinson. Look at you go, you're a literary genius. In The Picture of Dorian Gray, what happens to Dorian Gray's portrait as he leads a life of excess and debauchery? It begins to age and show signs of his actions. In Pride and Prejudice, what does Mr. Darcy do that changes Elizabeth's view of him? He helps Lydia Bennet. This next question is a real curveball. In The Hobbit, what is the name of the dragon that hoards treasure in Erebor? Smaug. You are doing great. In Death of a Salesman, what does Willy Loman believe is the key to success? Being well-liked. Keep it up. You're almost there. In The Great Gatsby, how does Gatsby die? Let's see if you're ready for it. He is shot by George Wilson. In The Road, what is the primary relationship in the story? A father and his son. In Wuthering Heights, who does Heathcliff marry in the end? Can you recall? He never marries. In Macbeth, what prompts Macbeth to murder King Duncan? Almost at the finish line. His ambition and the witch's prophecy. In The Hunger Games, what is the name of the protagonist? Can you keep up your perfect streak? Katniss Everdeen. In The Scarlet Letter, what letter does Hester Prynne have to wear on her chest? A. Wow. You're really breezing through these. In The Fault in Our Stars, what is the name of the cancer support group that Hazel attends? The Literal Heart of Jesus. In 1984, what is the purpose of the 2 Minutes Hate? To encourage people to hate the party's enemies. And the last question. In To Kill a Mockingbird, what does Atticus Finch do for a living? That's right, he's a lawyer. Wow, you made it to the end. You crushed that quiz like a true literary expert. Now let's choose your gift. Here you are. Thanks so much for playing along, and I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you enjoyed the quiz, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Joy RB Quiz channel. Until next time, see you in the next one.